Welcome to me just with the weather. I'm student meteorologist Tyler Simpson at Oak Grove Park in Millis. It is starting to get intense down here. The wind is starting to really whip up. Right now, I'm just estimating, I'm guessing we have winds around 30 miles an hour, if not greater. The snow is really starting to pick up in intensity. This is just a good old-fashioned nor'easter, and I am loving it out here right now. Right now, we have snowfall. I just measured, we have 3 inches of snow on the ground. That's just going to increase as the storm goes on, and the wind is howling at a pretty good rate. As I mentioned, it is going to increase as the evening progresses. That low pressure is going to continue to decrease in pressure. There is a possibility of some thunder snow, which is very, very exciting to witness. And if there is thunder snow in Millis, I will get a video of that, because that is a very, very exciting event when that happens. There's actually thunder that comes down. You can hear it as it's snowing, but you need to get a really good intense snow for that to happen, and I think that we will get that. Now, as I mentioned, the wind's starting to pick up. Right now, NSTAR is reporting that there are 5 power outages. There's a power outage affecting 5 people right now in the neighboring town of Holliston, which is just a few miles to the north of us. National Grid is reporting a power outage of 5 people in Franklin, as well as a power outage of 5 people in Milford. Now, that's only going to increase as the day goes on, and once you lose power, you're going to be stuck without power for at least 12 hours, because the power crews, they can't start to restore power until after the storm is over. So if you do lose power, you're gonna have your loss of power for a long time. Now, if you do lose power and you have a generator, make sure you keep that generator outside, not in the garage, not in the basement, because when you do that, when you keep it inside the house, that raises the risk for carbon monoxide poisoning. It's a silent killer. You don't want to risk that. Also, if you're lighting by candles, if you lose power, make sure to keep those candles at least 5 feet away from anything flammable. You don't want to fire in this condition. It would be a nightmare to fight. Now, the heaviest snow is going to come in between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. So the snow intensity is only going to pick up from here on out. Now, the National Guard does have 5,000 to 6,000 troops on standby. I'm looking over the road right now. I've seen several Sanders and plows out and about doing their work, keeping the roads plowed. There is a vehicular traffic ban issued by the governor under the state of emergency. Make sure you stay off the roads. You have no reason to be on the roads at this time of night. You should heed the governor's warning. The last time a ban of vehicular traffic has been issued by the governor was during the blizzard of '78, so that shows you how an incredible weather event this is. Of course, there are exceptions. Utility crews, police, fire, EMS, and public works and plow crews, they are and hospital workers, they are the exception to this vehicular traffic ban. If you do violate that vehicular traffic ban, there is a maximum penalty of 1 year in jail, also possible $500 fine. But right now in Millis, it is starting to really pick up in intensity, and this is really going to be a great storm, one for the history books. Now, to beat the official record in Boston, Boston would need 28 inches. The previous record is 27.5 inches. Boston would need to get over that in order to be in the record, but in order to be the top storm. But regardless, this is going to be in the record books. I'll have another update at roughly 10 p.m. During the worst of the storm, so please stay tuned for further updates. Reporting from Oak Grove Park in Millis, I'm Tyler Simpson, along with Connor Simpson at camera.